All right, so why are each of these two lines parallel? Alternate exterior angles are congruent. That's why these two lines are parallel. Over here, corresponding. It's all or nothing, right? Corresponding angles are congruent. That's why that is. Over here, today I'll allow this. CIAs add up to 180 degrees. And alternate interior angles are congruent. That's why in each case lines are parallel. So not a whole lot of lines happening there, so hopefully that helped you find the missing angles. So I'll find x first. So this one right here and this one right here, they're corresponding, right? So you do not need to show any work, or just basically if you just have the number today, you get the mark, okay? So x is 60, y is right next to it, is 120, because it should add up to 180 here, right? And z, I'm going to use vertically opposite here, it should be 60, or you could use straight angle again. But one mark for each, look at that. Look at that. Okay, I apologize for the, but this is supposed to say 8x plus 1. 4x plus 11, right? So, oh, I did again. Okay, never mind. Let's figure out x first. So we know they're right next to each other. This is a straight angle. So those two angles is add up to 180 degrees, okay? So you get a mark for setting that up. So 8x and 4x, that's 12x. 1 and 11 is 12. And you've got 180. 12x is equal to 180 minus 12, right? So that's 168. You divide both sides by 12. X is equal to 14. I don't have the key in front of me, so another mark for solving that correctly. And what you can do next is use one of these, right? You only need really to solve for one of them, then you solve everything else. So, you know what? I know some of you will be upset with me about that, but this is all I'm going to mark today. I just want you to be able to solve for x in this case. Okay? So 2 marks there. And then this one, these ones are alternate exterior, and we know something about them, right? We know that they are exactly equal to each other. That's technically how you would want to set it up. That's 1 mark. And then you want to solve, right? So we don't need the brackets. We can get rid of them. You could have gotten rid of them right away if you wanted to. I'll bring the 4x over to this side and the number over to the other side. So you end up with negative x, right? Because it's 3x minus 4x. You end up with negative x. And then it's negative 5 minus 25, right? And so you end up with negative x is equal to negative 30. And if you divide both sides by negative 1, you don't really need to. You can just switch the sign if you want. You get that. Okay? So another mark for solving that. So 2 and 2 for this question. And I'm just going to talk about it. If you wanted to figure out this one here, you go 4 times 30. That's 120 minus 5. So this angle here is 115. So is B, right? It's 115 because they're vertically opposite. This would be 65 because, right, they're right next to each other, straight angle, and so forth, right? If this is 115, then this is also 115, and this is 65 because they're right next to each other, or because corresponding angles are equal. It would just be a ripple effect. But today, we're just going to stick with 4 marks. So just get rid of this. And just give this a mark out of 4. Oops, sorry. You can't see that part, can you? Yeah, just get rid of this, cross it out, and just say this is out of 4. And next, so we have 4 and 3, that's 7. and 2, that is 9. So this whole thing is out of 9 marks. Just make sure your first and last name is at the top. And hey.